How to identify the despair phase, capitulation, in the cryptocurrency market. The desperation phase, or capitulation, is a concept often discussed in the cryptocurrency market and other financial markets. It refers to an emotional and psychological stage where investors are highly pessimistic and discouraged due to significant drops in asset prices. Here is a more detailed explanation of this phenomenon. What is the despair phase? During the despair phase, investors feel exhausted, discouraged, and pessimistic about the future of the assets they invested in, such as Bitcoin, Ethereum, and other cryptocurrencies. This emotional state is often triggered by a series of sharp price drops, leading many investors to sell their assets to avoid further losses. Causes of the despair phase. Several reasons can trigger the despair phase in the cryptocurrency market, including sharp drops in prices due to macroeconomic, regulatory, or market events. Widespread panic among investors due to negative news about the security, adoption, or regulation of cryptocurrencies. Typical market cycles, in which the bull phase is followed by a prolonged correction, causing uncertainty and despair among investors. Symptoms of the despair phase. Symptoms include a widespread lack of confidence in the market, increased panic selling, negativity on investment forums and social media, and a sense of hopelessness regarding the future of cryptocurrencies. Consequences of the despair phase. During the despair phase, cryptocurrency prices often reach their lowest points as investors are willing to sell at any price to avoid further losses. This could lead to a downward price spiral. However, the despair phase can also create opportunities for experienced, long-term investors to purchase assets at low prices in hopes of an eventual recovery. Recovery after the despair phase. After the despair phase, market consolidation may occur, followed by an eventual price recovery. This is often driven by a change in sentiment among investors, as well as fundamental factors such as technological developments, wider adoption, or favorable regulatory changes. How to identify the despair phase. Identifying the despair phase can be challenging as it requires a deep understanding of market sentiment as well as careful analysis of price movements and trading volumes. Technical indicators such as the Fear and Greed Index can provide insights into market sentiment. The despair phase in the cryptocurrency market is a period characterized by a widespread feeling of pessimism and hopelessness among investors, usually triggered by sharp drops in prices. However, for long-term investors, this phase can represent strategic buying opportunities as long as solid fundamentals and a long-term outlook are taken into consideration. Thank you, guys.